I'm in a white beater today because I had to beat some ass. I had to beat some ass. It's only right that you beat some ass in a wife beater or a tank top. I'm sorry, we done retired the name wife beater. So my apologies. Oh wee! It's your girl Lex B, back with a vid for you. Yeah, let's get it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. If you are new, my name is Lex B, and what's poppin', yo? What's poppin'? I'm glad y'all tuned into the video. I really want to cut to the chase because I got a good story time for y'all. As you seen by the title of the video, let me tell y'all, I'm not capping, I'm not lying, I'm not exaggerating, I'm not gonna do none of that. I really just want to get into the video because this story is fresh in my head because it happened not too long ago, you know what I'm saying? And you probably looking at me and like, fight where? Jumping where? Parking lot? Who? What? Time? Day? Should I pull up? But listen, I handled... just tune into the video to see how this went down, okay? But boom, let's have a conversation in the comments, man. Tell me where I probably went wrong. Tell me where the situation probably took a left turn. Let me paint this beautiful picture for y'all right now, okay? So, your girl, I play football. I do have a video, if I have not put it out yet, of a day in the life of my football practice type shit, okay? I play in a women's league, flag football. Emphasis on flag football. There's very much contact on here, so don't y'all get it twisted. This is my second year of playing of playing in the league. I love it. So, you know, right now the season's about to start. It's springtime. We about to have the spring season start. So we have a scrimmage. We had a scrimmage come up against another team. Shall I say the name of the team? I don't know yet. I might, maybe throughout the video, maybe later on in the video, I might get a little like, let me just say it. But for right now, I'm just going to call them cornballs. Okay, so we go against cornballs, right? And it's a scrimmage, like I said. So it's not really, we're not playing for nothing. We're not playing for blood. We're not playing for money. We're not playing for the trophy. We're not playing for gift cards. You know what I'm saying? So really, honestly, a point of a scrimmage is to kind of get your team to practice against an actual team. You know, to, you know, run your plays and just get a feel of what a real game will be like. You know, especially for people who could be rookies. And my team, like I said, this is my second year, but for some other people, this is their rookie season. And as on the team, as well as on the other team, they got rookie people. So having a scrimmage in any sport is very beneficial to a team. Boom, right? So it is a beautiful day, y'all. Let me tell you, the birds is chirping, man. The sun is out. Clouds is kind of clear, it couldn't have been a more better, happy Sunday. When we get to the field, I'm not gonna lie, the players look pretty intimidated. They were some big ass on this team, man. Like, they were some big, you know, and I'm not trying to say like big, like fat, you know what I'm saying? But like they, you know what I'm saying? Like, you play this sport, man, you're gonna run into some big ass women, man, some strong, like, you see me, man, I'm getting up there. You feel me? But anyways, so our team was already like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna be a scrimmage. Like, we're gonna have to put in the work today, which we came to do anyways. So, get on the field, we start playing. I'm going to say this humbly, you know what I'm saying? This, let me humble myself real quick. We was really on a nice, even playing field, I think. We probably, to the cornballs and us, we was probably like right here, you know what I'm saying? So, we playing, and you know how sports get. People start talking, at some point, somebody going to start talking crap. The words started coming. We started exchanging words, okay? But here's where it took a turn, y'all. I really want to just get fast forward to the fight, but this stuff is really, it's fundamental to the story, okay? It's part of the story. One example of something that happened while I was on the field is like, I go run to catch the ball, caught it, I went you know what I'm saying, do my little foot movement, you know what I'm saying, with the quick feet. Call me happy feet if you want to, you know. I go to spin on this shorty. This girl was like, she's probably 5 foot, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if she took it anyway. She probably did, because she got me. I twist. I'd say she, you know, I did a little turn. She got my flag. I fell on the floor. Sis decided to kick me while I'm down. You know what I'm saying?
You Jackass.
And then she just kind of like pushed me on some real, like, I was already down. I was not even touching homegirl. She decided to be a little more aggressive. And I wasn't liking that. Mind you, I just looked at her and I was like, yo, you know, we ain't doing that. I said, you don't need to push me. I'm already down. Why you pushing me? You know what I'm saying? I addressed it. Because what the, you know what I'm saying? We ain't finna, this is not how it's finna go down. She get to the talking and she called me a bitch. I didn't hear that part, but my team member didn't. You know how team members are. She had my back and she running. She going to, you know what I'm saying? She going to catch my back. She started trying to come at the girl. That's when the other team start coming to get, you know, takes one team member to thing and the other team, and then it's just like everybody's yelling, man. Everybody was just yelling. We calm it down. Everybody's back. We get back. So now, like I said, now we playing the scrimmage game. We get into the actual game. You would have thought, man, like I said, you would have thought today was the Super Bowl. We playing the game. Now, every time, I kid you not, one of us had the ball, somebody was going down. It just got really hostile and very aggressive at some point. And the other team just liked to talk. So we talking back. There's these two specific females. I wouldn't want to say woman, but I don't feel like they held themselves in a character to be considered, you know, for me to use the word woman. So I'm going to say females, okay? These two females, throughout the whole time, was just the ones yapping. They couldn't keep their composure, man. They couldn't. I'm not going to act like I wasn't talking shit, because I was. All right? Everybody at this point was talking caca boom boom, you know? Like I said, tensions was high. It was very much given like somebody had to prove something, you know? And it was like, I don't feel like I did. But it was just given like that was the arena of like Gridiron Gang, like we was in here, you know what I'm saying? Like we got something to prove. And I don't feel like now when I'm reflecting on it, it was just kind of like, it was just too much, you know what I'm saying? When you're actually involved in these kind of things, man, that really kind of shake up your perspective on stuff, it's just like, you know, like it takes one moment and everything could freaking change, you know? And me being blindsided, or me just going through this experience, has just showed me like it just showed me what I'm capable of, but also showed me that like I said, shit could take a turn in the split of a second. And you need to really be on your toes. We finished doing a little sportsmanship high five and all that stuff. And one of my team members basically felt away because, like, bruh, if you gonna, you know, like I said, tensions was already high. So if you gonna come into the line, at least you could do is, you know, not talk shit and just give the high five. Like, why we gotta do all of this? Like, why come into a sportsmanship line, you know what I'm saying? And just start popping off. Like it seems just like you could have stayed on the sideline for that, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody's holding a gun to your head to try to high five us, you know. So that already was some shade that you trying to blatantly throw at somebody. Boom, shit starts off again. We got coaches holding people back, man. We have listen, it was so funny. This girl, one of these girls on the other team was trying to get through, and her coach literally was like, had to sit on her. Like, literally was sitting on her. And she's still trying to get loose. I'm like, yo, it's never been that serious. Like, nobody talked about your mama. Nobody, like, you know, I feel like, for me, like, you really got to tell me some real, like, messed up shit for me to really want to go ham on you. So when you acting like that, for me, it was very much given like low self-esteem, ego problems. You probably don't got you. Listen, I'm just saying. But anyways, she was going crazy. The little girl, which I'm pretty sure she's probably my age. I don't freaking know. But like I said, the 5 foot girl starts popping off because she kept getting taken out the game, right? Because she couldn't keep herself together. Like she kept fouling or whatever you want to call it, and tackling people, trying to bite people ear off like she Mike Tyson, man. At this point, she was just so hungry and so, like, I don't know, maybe she had a lot of energy she had to get off her chest, I think, and she came to the wrong game to do that because we was not having that. But she starts popping off, and of course she started popping off at me. She started popping off at my team members, man. And I kept calling her Chihuahua because that's exactly what she looked like. She 5 foot, she short. You know them dogs. Chihuahuas is the ones that are the smallest dogs but have so much bark in them, but they really don't do much. And that's what she was giving me. So I kept calling her Chihuahua, or I called her Oompa Loompa, and maybe I called her a little I said Oompa Loompa and something else, Minion. I maybe called her those things, but you know, at the end of the day, those are, you know. Like, I might have called her those things, but either way, like, was it really that serious? We finally got everybody to stop yelling. Okay. They say, we're gonna let the, you know, coach, one of the coaches like just let them walk to the parking lot first, right? Says let them walk to the parking lot first. I don't, this is where the events just up the notch. I think, you know, the trajectory of this story literally was like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So we give them the opportunity to walk to the parking lot first. All our cars is in the same parking lot. Okay, so hope, you know, ideally you would hope that these people are leaving, get in their cars and just go about their business, but no, that did not happen. Okay, we give them about like 5 minutes, let's say. We put on our shoes, put on our chacletas, putting the stuff in the bag, you know what I'm saying, talking, because everybody's furious at this point, so everybody's just talking and venting. We already low-key had a thought in our mind that they could be at their cars, you know, just kind of just to think. But me personally was hoping they wasn't, because even though I was talking, I never was threatening nobody's lives. I never was like really, I mean, I told her, like, I did tell the girl she was 5 foot and I could really step on her, but I mean, like, that was probably the worst of the things that I really said to her. So other than calling her a minion, a munchkin, I probably said the B word a couple of times. But I mean, like, when you really think about all the worst, the horrible things you could say to somebody, I don't think I said that much, like, horrible things. So I thought. So we walk. Everybody's like, yo, they didn't, you know, everybody's like, yo, y'all should probably wait. We should all walk together. We was like, yeah, we got us. Like, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's we ain't trying to start nothing. Like, real talk. We wasn't trying to start nothing. So it's like, we should be good. If they waiting there, then we gotta do what we gotta do. But, you know, essentially nobody's trying to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? We walk in. Me and we talking. We like, yo, if they really want to fight, and this is not me talking, but, you know, I was in the conversation, but it's like, if they really want to fight, man, we really gonna have to, you know, might have to throw hands, because, like, these girls is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was really acting crazy over nothing. Like, not over nothing, but over a scrimmage game. We walk up, bruh. Those two same girls are standing by, like, they probably like 4 cars down, man. 4 cars down, right? We walk up. Like I said, it's really like 2 of our players and 2 of their players that was really just vexed, because, like, they was just annoyed with each other. So one of my teammates start saying something. One of my teammates start saying something, and then they go, I don't even know who said something first, to be honest, but they just started going back and forth, right? They still 4 cars down at this point, but we got to get to our cars, right? So we had to at some point pass them, okay? They start getting to the yelling. They start getting the conversation, you know, trying to shoot insults back and forth, trying to get somebody to hit somebody, you know, it'd be like, so if you about it, if you feeling froggy, then jump, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. Man, I'm literally walking with my teammate, trying to make sure she gets to her car. Her car was the closest to them. And I kid y'all not, man, I was not trying to fight. I was really over it. I told them before we even left the field, and everybody was like getting crazy, girls on the floor. Like, it was like a zoo, man. And I'm not trying to say that in any disrespectful way, but it was like literally like people jumping everywhere. I was like, yo, y'all need to leave this on the field. Like, I'm not that type of person to just be like, especially over a scrimmage game, man. A scrimmage game. Never in my life will I put my life at risk for a scrimmage game. It's just not happening. I'm standing by my teammate. She's kind of ahead of me, but I'm still walking with her, right? She started yelling at this girl. They start moving with us, like walking with us. Like, they still on the other side of the car, but they still walking like they tailing us type shit, right? Out of nowhere, y'all, I kid you not, man. Somebody grabs my hair. Oh my God. It pissed me off so much, because I just did my hair a week ago. Like, a week ago from this time. I just did my hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it. I'm glad I did it, because had I not been the one that did it, and I paid like $160 or something, however much they charging these days for people to do this type of style, I would have been pissed, man. You feel me? So somebody grabs my hair, man. I didn't know who grabbed it, because they grabbed me from the back. I wasn't even thinking people was coming after me. I didn't even think that I was a target. So when I felt this, I'm like, yo, what the, like, I'm instantly like in fight mode. Like my adrenaline shot up automatically and I start swinging, bro. I got cuts on my hands from swinging at these people, right? I probably got like 3 swings in at this girl. And then I turn around and I end up finding out, guess what? It's the freaking Chihuahua minion, what do you call it? Girl. Like the 5 foot. It was her. I should have known because she only grabbed like down here. You know what I'm saying? Like she couldn't reach up here. She really couldn't, which I'm proud and glad for. But she was really like, she really grabbed right here. And then when she turned me around, I think she got a little grip of my sides and stuff. Like, but when I turned around, started wailing at her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she had my hair good. I ain't gonna lie. She had my hair good. But I still was getting my hits off, right? I think it was about 2.2 seconds when all of a sudden, like if it was a dark cloud or a dark hole, I just see a bunch of people just come. And like, this is like us fighting. And then like this just happened. And I just was at the floor. Next thing you know, I was on the floor. I don't know who was the people. I don't know if it was my team, their team. I just knew I was under a bunch of freaking people. Me and this girl. And I'm like trying to, at this point, like I'm just grabbing anything and hitting anyone. I literally grabbed somebody's like little fat pouch, like this. This is what I'm talking about. I remember it because I thought in my head as I'm like on the floor, literally just trying to like process at the same time what I was going through. I grabbed somebody's like this part right here. Like they had more than this, but I was like. And I grabbed that shit. I dug my nails in that shit. I don't know who that was, and I don't apologize because like what the, you know what I'm saying? Like you was on me, bro. So, but I dug my nail, and I don't really got nails like that, but I dug my shit as deep in there. I started biting bitches. Like this was really like I went into straight survival mode because I couldn't like I get claustrophobic. So like. When everybody kind of think, I was like trying not to panic, but I didn't really panic because you know when your adrenaline's going, you just trying to, like I said, survival mode, period. So I start grabbing somebody's fat. I bit somebody. I don't know if it was their finger, but I definitely bit a piece of somebody. I squeezed on that shit so hard, man. I started swinging. I was kicking. Then, right, I think in the midst of all of that, the girl must have like lost grip, thank God, of my hair. I seen her. It was almost like, you know, like the heaven gates open, man. It was like I looked and people are still, like I said, it's still like a crowd of people. Everybody's fighting and it's just it's craziness, right? I see her. I grab, like, so she had like one of those loose ponytails. Let me tell y'all, okay? Y'all see me looking up because I'm looking at the screen, so I could see like what I'm looking like. But she had like, she was Puerto Rican. I'm pretty sure she was Puerto Rican. She was some type of Spanish or Hispanic, whatever, but she had a loose bun at this point. Her bun was loose. I slipped my fingers through that bun, wrapped it, and I pulled it. I grabbed that girl through the crowd of people, like a tunnel vision. Pulled her, grabbed her hair, and I literally said these words: "You want to pull hair, bitch?" I went to grab this hand. Somebody took it. I don't know who it was. To this day, I don't know who it was, man. I was vexed because somebody had a hold of my hand. I don't know if it was somebody like on my side trying to like get me out the crowd or trying to help me, or it was somebody on their side. I know I was about to mollywop that old way. I was about to mollywop that girl. I tell you, I had her at the perfect position. I think honestly maybe, you know, my ancestors was really looking out for me because they did not want me to violate her the way I was going to violate her. Listen, I seen nothing but red. I was not even there. Like, I feel like I was an autopilot, like survival mode autopilot. I went ham. I was like this. I went, oh man, somebody grabbed my hand. Next thing you know, like literally within 2 seconds, I'm trying to get my hand out. Then next thing you know, I just feel somebody pick me up and like do one of these, like drop my ass, bruh. And not dropped it like me on the floor, but drop it. And then I turn around, it's my coach, man. It's my coach holding me, talking about, I got you. Like you good, whatever. I'm like in my head, I'm like still like all I see is that freaking Chihuahua. All I see, and that's all I'm seeing. Like I didn't even. you know what I'm saying, I was not even really paying attention to anything else, to be honest. So I go, right, I'm looking for this girl. She disappeared. Like, at this point, the crowd had, like, I think everybody kind of was, like, got pulled into different directions, and it's just, like, still people screaming and hooting and hollering. But, like I said, I had nothing set but finding that little girl, because I was, like, what? You blindside me? You catch yourself blindsiding me? Listen. I ain't the one to try to sit here and say I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna do all of this, I'm about to da-da-da, no. But I'm all for a fair fight. If I lose, I lose. If I win, hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Like, but you gonna blindside me? That's corny. And that's why I go to say what I said. Like, that's why I call them the cornballs, because that's corny. Like, I do not condone violence at all, but I definitely don't condone you side, like, you know what I'm saying, catching somebody off guard or some real petty stuff and then claiming that you a real bitch, you know what I'm saying, or HBIC or whatever, or you hard. Like, let's have a fair playing field and let's see who really hard. Like, how you expect me to really be able to defend myself if you gonna catch me off guard and then claim you beat my, like, come on, that's not what, like I'm going to car at this point looking for her. People talking about, stop going to people's car, da, 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 da. I'm like, no, because where she at? She hiding. I know she was hiding. I kept calling out. I was like, Minion, where you at? She was nowhere to be found. And then you got people from her team trying to pop off. And I'm like, yo, y'all are some cornballs. Y'all all are cornballs. So I go call the car. They was like, you know, at this point, everybody's trying to calm me down, get me to my car. I get picked up again, brought to my car. And so, you know, I'm like, cool, whatever. Let me grab my stuff because, you know, listen, these days, people is crazy. I ain't trying to get shot. I ain't trying to get stabbed. So I kind of, at this point, enough time had went by for me to kind of come to my senses and was like, chill out, Alex. Like, just get in the car and go. You feel me? So I get in my car. I go and call my girl, whatever. But let me stick to the story, right? I go and I'm like, at this point, I'm so hot. I'm so furious. You know, you start to get those angry tears. I was trying to hold that up because I didn't want people thinking I was pussy because I'm not. But I was just so furious because I couldn't find her. Tell me why a homegirl drive right in front of me, drives right past me as soon as I'm by my car. She didn't even look at me, though, but she just drove past. I said, I'm looking around. I'm like, yo, everybody else in her team is here, and she drove off. Well, for the most part, because some people had left, but everybody else is there, and she drove off. I'm like, ain't that some shit? How you find yourself trying to pop off and you the first one to leave the situation? Corny. I ended up finding out, which is why I called, you know, which is why, you know, hence the title of the video is that 4 girls, before everybody jumped in, 4 girls on the other team jumped me. When that crowd people came in, that was those 4 girls. They was trying to hit up on me. They was hitting up. I mean, I felt somebody punching my back. But, which is funny to me because when initially I didn't know I was being jumped. But now that I think, I'm like, yo, whoever was doing that, like, thank you for the back massage. Thank you. And I'm pretty sure that's probably the same person I tried to grab the fat. You know what I'm saying? When I was digging the fat in, that was probably her. When I reflect on it, and I be trying to, because like I said, that kind of changed. That really did change. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, that was my first big fight I've had in my life. I've been in like little skedaddle, you know, little moments. You probably get to the arguing, pushing, but it's never been me like really throwing punches or me really getting jumped. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that I was telling my girl, like, I felt like I had low key PTSD, but not because I was scared or anything, but it was because like it was that shocking for me. Like, it was that, like, you know, like, it was an experience, and it was an experience one that I really was just like damn near speechless about, because I couldn't understand why I was the chosen one. The other girls I was with, they was a little bigger, like, so I don't know if they probably felt intimidated and they was like, I'm the weakest link, because I know you see these muscles and they look big in the camera and shit, but I mean, I say I'm kind of a small chick, you feel me? So maybe, but baby, it's not about the size all the time, okay? You feel me? It's about here, you know what I'm saying? Being smart with your movement, and it's all about heart too. I don't care what anybody tell me. Those are the 2 things that really matters. And at the end of the day, like I said, I did my own hair. She didn't pull out none of my hair, but she did manage to pull, like, my 2 sides did, like, they was like this far down. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm so talented, I was able to redo my own hair. I don't know what happened to her hair. She can't, nothing can probably help her. But That's really what happened, y'all. So I was in a fight, and I'm not proud of it at all. And the lesson here that I was trying to get at is that I'm not proud. It's probably like, I honestly feel dirty being a part of it. I feel, I hate to use this word, but I feel ghetto. Like, I feel like that's the most ghettoest thing I've ever been a part of in terms of like getting into a fight in a parking lot. Like, I'm almost disappointed. You know what I'm saying? And it just let me go to show like, you can't sit here and just listen. Always have your guard up is what I think I've learned from that. Like, even when you think that you don't got no role in whatever the hell's going down, you won't, like, you minding your business, or even if you are not minding your business, just always keep your guard up, man, because people are reckless and people do stupid shit for stupid reasons you may never be able to understand. So I figured out that me trying to understand what happened is probably a waste of time. It's not even probably, it is a waste of time. I did grow from it. So me telling you the story is just to let you know, like, I ain't going out here. I think that those girls are like sad cases of life? Just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I actually feel bad for them. I feel sorry because for you, my opinion, how you hold yourself in the world is how people gonna look at you. That could stay with you forever. You know what I'm saying? So for me, looking at these women, girls, or females, as I said, it wasn't even about, for me, it's just the fact that y'all chose to do this. Y'all chose to pop off. Y'all couldn't walk away. It gives me that y'all don't got nothing good going for yourself. That's really what it told me. Like, that's really what that said. You know what I'm saying? If it was really to the point where you feel like you need to fight because somebody said some words, mind you, you don't know me from a piece of, like, what they say, what's the saying, a salt gram. You don't know me from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm really nobody to you. I shouldn't affect your life. You know what I'm saying? You don't affect mine. I don't know why I would affect yours. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you didn't really hurt me at all. I mean, not even did. You didn't hurt me at all. Okay? My pride, my ego, who I am as a person still stands the same. Actually, I think I came out better because now I know what I'm capable of. You know what I'm saying? And I came out with no soreness. People trying to tell me I'm going to feel sore in the morning and stuff. I'm like, okay, let's see. But listen, I literally throw my body on the floor for fun. Like, no cap. And I shout outs to my brothers and shout outs to all the guys that I hanged out with throughout my life who kind of kept me on my toes, because I think that also played a role. And I go here to say this, and I'm gonna end on this note, y'all. Don't fight if it's not worth it. Like, I don't know what you think you have to prove by fighting. If you have, okay, self-defense, this is not what we're talking about, okay? But for you to really taste something pop off, just before you decide to throw the first punch or something, like, just think about it. Is it worth it? Like, is it really worth it? So for the cornballs, if any of y'all happen to watch this video, man, bring the A game, because you know what, we ready. And I hope y'all really just leave it to the football to talk, okay? Because that's all it is. That's all that matters. I don't care to fight you. I don't care to think, because you don't really exist in my life. And the only reason I'm making this video, and the only reason I felt like it was important for me to share this, is because you can come out a greater person. You can learn from your experiences. Everything doesn't have to be revenge. I do not have any spite or revenge against them, other than the fact that just made me want to beat them more, like, in the game. I mean, I wanted to beat them already. Hello, we trying to win championships over here. That's my story time, man. I got jumped. I was in a fight in the parking lot like some ratchet asshole. That was me. I was one of those girls. Lord have mercy. This is gonna be a story for the books, man. And I got more story times for y'all, because y'all think my listen, I've been in some interesting situations. I don't know half the time how I get into it, but y'all stay tuned, man. Subscribe to the channel if y'all not subscribed already. Tune in for more videos, man. I'm giving y'all a plethora of things, different content, because hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to have fun, okay? So remember, enjoy the little things in life. You heard me?
They don't want the freestyle, they want the beat down like whoa.